Police are still looking for 3 killers accused of murdering a 28-year-old Subway employee during a robbery. Fox 4's Phil Alvarado is at the Subway in Oak Cliff tonight with the latest. Go ahead, Phil.
Steve, a lot of people out here coming to remember the man who was killed. As you can imagine, a very tense, emotional time. Somebody thought they saw somebody suspicious, so police are here just to make sure that nothing has gone wrong. Aside from that, a lot of sympathy and love for a man that a lot of the people who are here tonight knew mainly through his job, either as customers or they worked with him. And they say that if you knew Leonardo Ortega, then you became his friend. The family joined about 50 people who came to the front of the Subway restaurant where Ortega was killed last night. They brought flowers and candles and prayers. Many stayed for a candlelight memorial. Co-workers remember Ortega as a man dedicated to making people feel welcome, not just to the restaurant, but enjoyed making people feel good about themselves.
Eddie is like my son. He's so nice, talking very sweet with everybody. He was left with a sweet smile on her face all the time.
One of Ortega's uncles says he despised violence and often talked of what it would be like to live in a world without violence. So it's especially painful to the people who knew him that he came to such a tragic end. His family describes him as a kind soul.
Just a beautiful person, gone.
Leonardo Ortega was 28 years old, a life whose gifts as a musician and a poet were taken by a gunman who wanted money from him. Family and customers continue to bring flowers and other memorials to the front of the Subway restaurant where Ortega was killed.
My brother, he would not hurt a fly. He was the most harmless person ever. Artist, talented musician, he had so much to live for.
Dallas police have released this surveillance video from a nearby business. Police say it shows the robbers walking past the camera. Police say one waited outside the Subway as a lookout. 2 of the men went inside as the restaurant was about to close. The last customer had just left, leaving Ortega and a co-worker.
They jumped the counter, and at least one of the suspects had a gun. The suspects pointed a handgun at the complainant and co-worker and demanded money.
Police say Ortega and at least one of the robbers struggled. They're not clear why Ortega was shot several times. The surveillance video doesn't show faces. Police say the robbers wore hoodies and appear to be in their early 20s, but they think someone out there knows who they are and can give police the clue that they need to lead them to the people who killed Leonardo Ortega. And right now you're looking to the last of the memorial people who have gathered here. Many people have left. Some of the family did show up, and the front of the store was really covered with flowers and candles and those kinds of memorials and mementos. But the family has taken much of that with them to remember this night. Steve?
All right, Phil, you've shown the video that they have so far. I don't know what to make of it. It seems kind of disappointing, but are police confident that they can make something out of this, that somebody can?
Well, when you see the video, you just see 3 men, in the dark and apparently dressed in dark clothing. Perhaps, for me or even police, anyone watching may say, well, I can't say who these guys are, but police say, if somebody knows them, if they've talked to these people, especially since last night, they know who these people are, and they want them to call police.
Okay, very good. Phil Alvarado, thanks.